Pride is not loud. As a matter of fact, most of what we call pride is not pride, because we grow up in an African culture that defines boldness as arrogance. So when you see a bold and an audacious man, we would interpret him as being proud. Did the Bible not call Moses the meekest man? It did on the same Moses who stood before 3 million plus people and told them, the Egyptians you see today, you will see them no more. It's not the same one who stood before Pharaoh and said, let my people go, for God has made me a God to Pharaoh. Does a meek man speak like that? That you will, in your own ignorance, mistake someone's confidence, someone's acting faith, someone's audacious nature as pride. And culture has taught us that way. So when you see somebody who is confident, who is always wanting to answer questions in class, who is always in the office, being the one that wants to work, wants to labor, you say, what is your own? You're just proud. And the ones who are the gentlest, who feign humility, and you say, what an humble sister, you will be shocked what you find. Who would ever tell you that gentle, humble shepherd boy, that at some point in his life, all he wanted to do was worship God, take his harp and sing worship songs to God while he's looking after the sheep, and a lion would come and pound on the sheep and he would chase the lion and kill the lion just to get one sheep back. And God was saying, my goodness, you care so much about one sheep, king material. And he becomes a king and comes out of his corridor one day, and behold, one of his sheep passing by one corner, and says, you know what, get me that woman. Sleeps with the woman. The king now realizes that this sheep of mine has a mate, and this mate is one of your most loyal servants. And you would think that this king, whose heart is after the heart of God, would say, I've done something bad, return the woman. He said, no, in the heat of war, ensure he's the one you put in the very front, so that when the first arrow is coming, he can strike him dead. The Bible says the heart of a man can deceive even the man, so that you will understand why that man was saying, search my heart. Because outside of God, a man will implode. You need God at the very core of your being to reveal his light to you, so that you don't think you are perfect when in fact you are falling. That you will think you are good because you have no money. There is no humility when you have no power. The true test of humility is power. That's what meekness is. It is power under control. What you have right now is enforced humility. It's true. Why? Because poverty enforces gentility. An hungry man is calm by default because he realizes that he lacks. You would know the real state of your heart when power comes, when you can do anything, when you can buy anything. There is nothing your heart wants to get you cannot get. That's when you would know the state of your heart. At the very core of our being, humanity needs the help of God. You would never know you can steal because nobody has kept 1 billion in your care. You would never know you have a crazy lust for money. A man of God must always pray this prayer. A businessman must always pray this prayer. Even a student, whatever it is you are, God help me, help my heart. I have no idea what my tendencies are, and may I never discover one day that money can make me slap my mother, that I would dishonor and disrespect my pastor because opportunities opened up unto me. May I never discover the power